Len Nevin here with Loyalty Home Group at Real Broker. I want to hit you up real quick with some of the questions that my private clients have been asking me about, and I want to get you some of that information, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're looking to either buy a home or sell a home, there's really only a couple things that really matter, right? Are homes selling quick? Are people making money? And how long is it going to take, right? How much am I going to walk away with? So let's talk about that real quick. We're going to start with inventory, right? So right now our inventory is sitting at about 15,700 homes. That's actually slightly up from about a week ago. We're starting to slowly see that peak down. So what that means is that supply is kind of leveling off. It's been flat for the last couple months. So it really hasn't affected things too much, except for that we've actually seen a couple of different little things when it comes to pricing. So let's talk about that next in a minute. But before we talk about pricing, let's talk about listings under contract, right? Are people writing contracts on homes? Yes, in fact, we saw an uptick in the last week of people writing new contracts on new homes. So yes, there are buyers out there. So if you're thinking about selling, and the question is, are there buyers out there? Yes, there are buyers out there. We're still not seeing the amount of homes sold year to date that we did a year ago, and we're still not seeing homes sold year to date from the year before or the year before that. So we're in the third year of a downward trend when it comes to units being sold. That doesn't necessarily mean that affects price. We're just not selling as many homes as we were the last couple of years. We are seeing the average price per square foot drop over the last couple months. That's mainly due to the summer months. That's very typical this time of year. If you're looking to get the most bang for your buck, typically the beginning of the year is when you start to see that rise. We're still above where we started from the year. So, if you were like, okay, well, I'll wait. Well, no, now is probably still going to be, better than by waiting. We typically see the peak in May, and then the prices start to drop a little bit by that. With inventory where it's at and market times going up a little bit, basically what you're seeing is that buyers are going, okay, well, I like your house. I'm going to offer you maybe full price, but I want some concessions. I don't want to pay I think we're at 6.875% interest rate. I don't want to pay that rate. I want the seller to help me buy that down. So that's kind of what we're seeing right now as well. The month supply of inventory is sitting at about 2.8 months. What does that mean? That means if no other homes were hit the market right now, it would take 2.8 months for every house to sell based off of our current trends. That's up, but it's also down from a couple months ago. So it's up from the summer, but it's down from the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, we were at 3.3. So I'm just taking a look at a chart behind me. Closing off, interest rates, like I said, are at about 6.875 is what I've been told to tell people by our lender. So rates are still moving in a downward trend. We're hoping to see the Fed make a drop next month. So we'll talk a little bit about that. If you have any questions specific to either selling a home or buying a home, please reach out. I'd be happy to help you. We have a great team of referral agents across the entire country. So we cover all 50 states. And we've got an amazing network of people. Happy to answer any questions that you have. Thanks again for watching. We'll get you next time.